according to Arturo Mora, a neuroscientist, one of the major criticisms of education is that school is like a machine because of the use of rigid methods. So linking this idea to La Nueva Escuela reform, I don't know if you have if you have heard about this. Well, this reform is implemented by the government of Peje. So I consider that one of the purposes of modifying the school curriculum is to do away with the idea that learning process at school is linear and goes from teachers to students. However, this concern it's not only seen in Mexico, in other countries too. In fact, it comes from previous times. For example, authors such as de Grolli and Freinet, they were European, thought that learning must have a function for life, in which students took a proactive role and different entities took part. For example, teachers, school, family, society. So I don't know if you remember this meme that says that nobody taught us in school how to do a CV or how to manage our financial statements. So this is the point, that school has to be useful for life. So according to these ideas, the phrase of children learn that is better to say what the teacher wants to hear doesn't have sense, because children should feel free to express their opinion, to feel that they are listened to, and adults should be prepared and open to receive what children have to say. I agree with Freinet's methodology, in which one of its main assumptions is to let children write and draw free. On the other hand, I would like to emphasize Rogers' ideas, that is a psychologist that talks about motivation. We have to be open to understand children's needs and show empathy with these other realities that they are living. So we should be cautious with labels. I mean, it's common that children are active and they are moving all the time. Maybe when you are at school, you could be one of these kind of children, but that doesn't mean that they have a disorder or have a problem. We should go beyond to our eyes. Then I would like to point out that children need to play because it is the perfect setting for them to learn, according to de Grolli. And maybe if you remember your childhood, when we played, we interact with other kids. We have some rules, easy games as las atrapadas, stop, and all these things has a structure, and all these things are based on the things that we live, the things that we believe, the things that our parents teach us. Finally, I would like to conclude with a phrase of Arturo Mora that says, if we see children who are playing on the streets, it means that parents must take care of them. Therefore, there is no crime. So we are all participants in education. We have to be sensitive, responsible of how and what we teach to our children.